In the spring of 2022, I bought a blue electric Yamaha for $80. It was sort of like the whole love at first sight type thing. I saw it, I thought about it some more, and then I bought it. I bought it at this place called Bocchi. Here's the store, nothing too much to rave about except for these $1,500 Evangelion figures. Like goddamn, would you rather save your firstborn kid or these Evangelion figures? You know what I'm picking, but I'm getting a bit too off track. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I personally believe anyone can look great holding a guitar. It doesn't even matter the type of guitar. It can be acoustic, bass, electric, whatever this is. Seriously, what is this? Whoever made the guitar, probably some guy named Buford D. Guitar. I'm not sure why Buford was the first name that came to mind. Whoever made the guitar sculpted it just right. When you hold a guitar, it just feels good. As a person who's really into fashion, not only does holding a guitar feel good, it makes you look cool too. You know what, guys? Here, hold on. Let me just show you what I mean. Here it is, guys. Pretty cool, huh? I remember simply going inside the store to just window shop, and I came out with this. Like, you just can't make this stuff up. But yeah, ever since I bought it, guess how many times I've played it since then? Let me just strum it for you guys. When I bought the guitar, I was hoping to build up the courage little by little to play it, but I never really got the chance to pick it up. Not until today. Today is when I use it for its real intended purpose. Use it as a prop for the topic of this video. So in reality, I think it's safe to say that you can't have anime without music. They complement each other. We make a lot of associations with music, especially with anime. I can show you a very famous ending song, muted, no music whatsoever, and you best believe what you're doing right now is... I really hope you guys know what's playing behind me, or else I'm looking really stupid right now. But what I'm describing to you right now is when music alone supports the anime. And with just a snap of a finger, it catches your attention, dictates the flow of the show, and makes you feel a certain way. But what would happen when you flip them around? Flip them around and what you get is anime about music. And this is one of the many genres within anime that is really, really good, but often is the most overlooked. You got Nana, Beck, Given, Euphonium. All these anime have something in common. They got that. But also, all the anime that I've mentioned so far have came out a very long time ago. Music anime is currently facing a drought. It's a genre that doesn't get much attention, and when it does, when they come out in such a hard-hitting way to where if you are a big fan of the genre, you will never forget about them. I guess you can say that good anime music sort of just pop out of nowhere, right? I said, I guess good music anime just sort of pop out of...
1, 2, 3, 4. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.
Bocchi the Rock may be the most random, unhinged piece of media I've ever consumed. You can expect the unexpected because something fresh and new comes out every week with how they creatively transform this show. From up until this point, all the music anime I've watched follow a rather serious tone. It seems every music anime must follow an inspirational tale about a character or group striving to be the best at whatever instrument they're trying to master. Until now, there hasn't been a proper dissection of the actual genre to make this scene much more innovative and fun. In short, music anime is kinda boring, so how do we make it appealing to attract a more wider audience? Bocchi the Rock may be unhinged, but unhinged doesn't necessarily mean bad, because get this. Imagine a show about cute girls trying to form their own band, coming out of nowhere, being up against perhaps the most stacked season, and despite all of that, people are still talking about it. But wait, it just gets so much deeper. Don't get me started on the memes. My Twitter and Reddit feed have been blowing up with pictures of this short pink girl. People like this anime so much that they are willing to fly to Japan to go on a scavenger hunt to find the real location of the anime setting. Look, it exists. That's pretty wild, dude. It shouldn't come off to any surprise that the reason why this anime works so well is because of Bocchi. Bocchi is a very extroverted person towards her family and likes to talk to other people in exchange for losing a year of her life for every sentence that comes out of her. Most of my enjoyment of the show stems from how accurate the show is when it comes to showing how it feels like when someone has social anxiety, and they do it in such a twisted but fun way. Normally in other shows they would merely acknowledge the fact that someone is shy and move on to a more important premise, or not even tell you at all because it's just that blatantly obvious. But in Bocchi the Rock, ooh, they shove it down your throat. But what they shove down is the best food you've tasted in years. For anyone who's the extroverted type, you're going to think that her anxiety is just over the top, but to introverted people, it's gonna feel extremely real. Inside Bocchi's head is this beautiful mess of thoughts so relatable, you would think that this is some kind of personal attack. Inside her head, she wants to die, pop like a balloon, turn to ash, and drift with the wind. And that's okay, because to a person with social anxiety, that's completely normal. To all my socially inept homies out there, let me just dap you up real quick. Yeah, boy. You've ever had that feeling where you don't necessarily give up, but you just accept the fact that you have issues and move on? You know you can do so much better when it comes to improving yourself, but you just never act upon it. How do you overcome such a mindset like that? Sure, it's completely normal to find the courage within you to make a change about how to act, but sometimes no one talks about the other side, when the people you meet along the way will change you naturally, with seamlessly no effort at all. Bocchi's dream was to become a famous musician one day. She's put major effort into wanting this dream become real, but you know that something was holding herself back. And literally, all it took was some random girl to approach her at a park who had an interest in her guitar, and now she has a band that she can call her friends. Would you call this a stroke of luck or fate? Don't get me wrong, she's still the same socially awkward girl, but she received the opportunity of a lifetime to better herself and to start somewhere rather than nowhere. And dude, that's pretty awesome.